Welcome to the Beyond the Vines podcast, where I interview local business owners in Sonoma County to highlight small business and grow our community. I'm your host, Amy Ehlers, a mom, realtor, and Sonoma County native, and I'm excited to connect you to some amazing people in this beautiful area that we call home. Welcome back to the Beyond the Vines podcast. I'm here today with Ingrid Sacco and her daughter, Paris Sikorova. They are family friends of mine, clients of mine, and also incredible business owners here in Sonoma County. I am so thrilled to share with you more of their story, hear more about their business, and learn more for you so that in case you're in need of their services, you can come check them out because they're really incredible. So welcome to both of you. Thanks so much for coming today and joining us. I'm so happy to have you here. So first, I'm going to kind of direct it to Ingrid. You have an incredible story and history, and I would love for you to start by sharing that.
Well, first I want to apologize for my English and the strong accent, and my vocabulary is probably not that rich, but I hope that you guys will understand me.
Your accent's beautiful.
Know
I understand
you understand me. You know me for 10 years,
yes.
So you know. But the audience,
for sure. But your accent is beautiful.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you. Paris doesn't have any accent anymore, so she's
You
lucky.
did though previously.
I did.
I don't remember when you were little. I don't remember if you had an accent or not. So
well, we came and we didn't speak English at all.
Wow.
Both of us.
Wow.
So I speak a little bit.
Where did you come from so that the listeners can know?
So we came from Czech Republic. I was born in Czechoslovakia.
Amazing.
And it's changed after Velvet Revolutions to Czech Republic, actually. So I grew up in two political systems, communism and then really fresh democracy, which was really beautiful.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. That was the democracy what we want to know. Yes, and then that's actually when I start my everything, because after democracy my family start from the scratch building businesses, because in communism you can't own anything. You can own business, you can own house, you can own exactly nothing.
Wow.
They take everything away from you. So they start building the businesses, so I saw step by step how to really build the business, how to be your own business owner, and and I loved it. So I knew that I always will be just business owner and on my own and have my flexibility, and just I love it. So
well, you probably have a greater appreciation for that as well, seeing what the other...
It was hard work. I can saw it.
Yeah.
It was... They didn't have any time off. They was just working really long hours and every day. But I can see that they were happy. They were happy.
Because they were probably pursuing their passions, I assume.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And nobody controlling them anymore. Nobody telling them what to do anymore.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. And so then you came here in what year?
I came here 2013.
With Paris.
With Paris. And why I came here? Because I met American husband or American man.
Who's a good family friend of mine, which is how we met.
Yes,
he's amazing.
And, well, we were really good situated. I have my own business in Czech. I had real estate company.
I was going to say you were real estate, right?
Yes. I loved it.
That's something you and I have been able to relate to.
I loved it. I love work with people. I love to helping people. And I was always kind of arty, design, architecture, all this stuff. And so I loved that. But he was homesick.
Yeah.
He lived with us in Czech. He was homesick. He wants to go back, and he said, I need you to now understand my culture. I want you to know where I came from. So then we moved here, and then
which is a huge move
for us. It was a really big move because me and Paris, we didn't speak English in that time.
That's a huge move.
So,
starting school,
and I wasn't 20 anymore, right? I was in that time 34.
Yep.
All my life was built. I already have a kid, so it was big move, and it was big culture shock for sure. I was just like, oh my God, what I'm
what are we doing?
What I'm going to do? I don't speak English. What I have a career. I love what I'm doing there. You know, I have a house there, and now we're like zero here, nothing, scratch.
Yeah.
Like, but because I knew
Yep.
how to build everything
Yes.
from the scratch,
Yes.
I wasn't worried.
You had that.
It took me 10 years.
Yeah. Well, you had a lot to accomplish to get to that point.
When I have a baby, really, like
Right.
1 month after we moved here, I figure out that I'm pregnant. So
Yep.
then I was a mom again, which I love.
Totally, but it is starting over in that way as well.
And I took the time to kind of learn the English, learn the culture, figure out that I can do it, that I can live here, you know, that we can travel between the two countries. And it's just get easier and easier. I find my community, my friends, and so it was easier. And during the COVID, I was like, okay, I think it's time for me to grow again.
Well, and I think your baby was grown to an age too where you probably had a little more freedom and ability to do that as well.
So like we know that during the COVID, everybody kind of was thinking, okay, what we are going to do.
Yep.
So a lot of time of thinking, and I was like, okay, so I know what I love, I know what I'm good in, I know what I want to do, I know what is my passion. So then I just put all information together, and I start searching, and I also have some health issues, and family member had health issue, and that's how it's bring me to the idea of what I want to really do. So I find out that I have some scars and I want to cover them, and I really thought that I want like tattoo, cover the scars with a tattoo, but then the information came to me that you can camouflage the scar.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, that's even better.
Yeah.
So then I start searching more about it, and I figure out that you can do areolas, and you can do this, and you can do that. And I was like, that's exactly what I need to do.
I love that.
Because I knew that I want to be with people, working with people, helping people, that I can use my artist talent.
Yep.
I've always been in fashion and beauty and all this stuff, but that was like deeper meaning. And I was like, I have this age and I know that I want that something deeper. And that was...
And that's Glow by
That's
Ingrid.
it. That's Glow by Ingrid.
So you took that like entrepreneurial spirit of wanting to be a business owner. And that design artistic like side of the piece of the puzzle.
Yes.
And then also putting in with your love of helping people. And truly that's where Glow by Ingrid's born. And during that time of COVID where everybody's kind of reevaluating their lives.
That was the perfect time.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. What a way to kind of take that like rough time period and have something so amazing come out of it. And you guys are thriving. So I'm like excited to hear more about the business. So you touched a little bit on like the scars and the medical side of tattooing. So what are some other medical tattoos?
So the Glow by Ingrid is actually start with idea to do just a medical tattoos. So medical tattoos are corrective and restorative aesthetic procedures.
Wonderful.
Right. But in the end, you can't do just the medical tattoos.
Right.
You need also the cosmetic tattoos, because if somebody will come with the scars on the lips, you need to know how to cover the scars on the lips or on the brows.
Right.
So we do actually every permanent makeup procedures. So from the medical tattoos to cosmetic tattoos.
Wonderful.
So we can cover the scars. We can cover the stretch marks, which is
stretch marks. That's a popular
which is a type of the scars, but we can do any type of the scars after surgery, after accidents, after burns.
Amazing.
You know, vitiligo, or how you said it in English, really. Well, that's hard
We're
for me.
We're going to get back to that, and that's okay.
We will figure out. Always like, oh.
No, don't even worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hyperpigmentations,
Amazing.
We can do hairlines.
I
the
saw
new
that
hairlines for the men.
That's incredible.
That's amazing. We can do actually lightening lips,
Wow.
If somebody, you know,
Ooh, maybe I want that.
some people doesn't like their dark, dark
can I
lips,
darken my lips?
So you can dark them, but we can make them also lighter.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. And yeah, it's just amazing.
And Paris, you do more of the cosmetic side,
Yes.
correct? I love that this like mother-daughter partnership has come together too, where you have the medical side, you saw a need for that, and then you also realize like there's another niche that needs to be filled that Paris
So
can
yeah,
handle.
and so that's the start. I knew that I need a cosmetic tattoo also, but I knew that I will be busy and I will need help. And I was like, okay, I really don't want employee. I want partner.
Yep.
But who can be trusted partner? So who can be better than my daughter, right?
Well, I know her and I can attest to that. She's
And
amazing.
she's always
yeah.
been involved in beauty. Look at her, she's so beautiful, you know, in makeup. So I ask her and give her the idea if she wants to be my partner, and so then it's her story.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Amazing.
She was 20 years old in that time, and not maybe even, you know.
You know how young adults are. You don't really know what you want to do in your life for the
Absolutely.
rest of your life. So she kind of just came to me and she was like, "Do you want to do this?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Let's do it."
That's so
You know?
great.
She had her career, but I knew that
Yes,
she was
you already had a career.
she wasn't happy. She was like, she was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't happy with
Yeah.
what she's doing.
Your
so
career was pretty one where I assume you can get burnt out pretty
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So
yeah.
then she was like, I will take my time, but then she said like, yes, I'm in.
Amazing.
So then it wasn't easy because I didn't know how to open business really here in America, right?
Right.
Different laws, and special California.
Well, and that's what I was going to say too. I think we can kind of jump ahead too a little bit to what are the challenges of opening a business like that here? Yeah.
Like special for us, we didn't know anything.
Right.
I asked my husband, he doesn't know anything
Totally.
about how to open the business, right? I know everything in my country, but nothing here. So I'm like, can you help me where I should to call, how I should to open the business license, what to do?
Right.
He's like, hey, babe, I don't have idea. I
Right.
don't know.
That's not his area.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
So then I called everywhere. I called City of Petaluma, City of Sonoma, City of this, IRS,
Great.
like everywhere.
You're a go-getter like that, though. You like to have all the information and
Yeah.
you make it happen.
And I'm
Yeah.
telling you that I call them
Yeah.
maybe 20 times a day.
It's amazing.
So
I'm not surprised
if
by
you
that.
will,
Yeah.
if you say the Ingrid Sacco, they probably, oh my God, if we don't want to hear that.
Somebody else take this call.
Email
Yeah.
them, call them, email, call.
Yeah.
I didn't give up.
Yeah.
I told them, listen, I just won't go buy the book. And
Absolutely.
I don't know what to do, where to start. I just need help.
Yeah.
I have to say everybody was very helpful.
That's fantastic to hear.
Each of them,
Wow.
they were like, oh my God, Ingrid, but each of them, they helped me really.
That's so amazing to
So
hear.
they gave me information, they really guide me step by step. So license, permits, it's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot, and it's
Right.
just absolutely just California,
Yeah.
not other states.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
California is stricter in many ways for
Very
everything,
strict,
for businesses.
very strict. Then you have to deal with the health department, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely. Yep.
strict. Okay, we have all this. Now we need to figure out where we will get the training.
Yep. Yep.
So I told Paris, let's do the best.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
we want to be best, let's do the best.
Yeah.
So we went to the LA.
That's amazing. So that's where you studied this.
We study in Los Angeles with the best. We
Great.
actually paid school
Great.
person to person. We
Great.
didn't even want to group studying,
that.
just person to person. Of course, investment.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I knew me. I will have 1 million questions.
Yep.
I don't want.
You're not a group class
no,
setting.
I don't want to bother anybody. So
Yeah.
I knew that that's what I will need it, and that lady, that school was amazing. They
Wow.
prepared us very well. We loved it. We are still in touch with them. I think we became actually friends.
Great.
And yeah, that's what it started. And then we had to find a place where to start.
Yeah.
So we find a new place in Ron Park.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's new. It's all remodel. Very safe.
Which I think probably gives your clients like a good feeling when they come to the door.
Absolutely,
that it does
yeah.
feel so safe and clean, and especially for the medical procedures, I assume
It's
that's
need to be
really
clean.
sensitive
It's need to be
too.
clean,
yeah.
yeah.
And emotional as well for them. So probably to see that calms nerves a little bit.
And I told you that the design is my thing. So
I mean, I've been in your house. Design is your thing.
thank you.
Design is your thing. Your house is beautiful.
So it was for us. It's important that it need to be clean. It need to be new. It needs to be safe.
Absolutely.
And that's, I think we find a place.
It's amazing.
They're happy there.
Good.
And I think the people are happy. Clients are happy there.
Well, you guys are thriving, so definitely. And I want to touch a little bit too. I know you and I have talked in the past about how you get a lot of referrals from oncologists, surgeons.
Yes.
Like it's very cooperative the way that they send you business to help with their patients because you are so needed. So
you,
I would love to.
Yeah. We just actually have we have social media. We have Instagram. We have website.
Yep.
We have Google. But actually, the Instagram work for us the best.
Oh, interesting.
Because the clients can see our work.
Yes.
Each client.
It's visual.
It's visual. There is no client who will not agree to put the pictures on the Instagram because that's how they find us. And they understand that the other clients will find us as well.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It's very reciprocal in that way.
And interesting things that the oncologists find us on Instagram.
That's amazing.
The local plastic surgeons find us.
Wow.
They always contact us actually, and we are cooperating with them.
That's so great.
It's nice because we really can help with cancer survivors, with their patients, and it's amazing.
So it's helping your business, but it's also helping in the way that was a goal of yours that you set out for, was to go out and help these people be able to feel better about themselves.
Absolutely.
And so
like
you're getting
helping
that.
them build their confidence again. The cancer survivors, they have long journey.
Absolutely.
It's not easy. And this is the final step for them, and it's kind of like closure for them.
So special.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
A lot of tears, actually.
I'm sure. You almost probably play like a little bit of a therapy role in that way.
Yeah. We are crying together after when you do special the areolas.
Yes.
When they are done.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful feeling.
So cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Kind of like piggybacking on that a little bit. How do you approach the consultations? It's got to be a sensitive subject for some people. Some of the things that they're coming to you for.
Well, that's how I said they mostly are referred by their plastic surgeons or oncologists, and I think because they went through so much already, it's not sensitive subject for them anymore. Because it's just, and I'm European,
right?
We are topless everywhere, so I think that
it's not sensitive to you.
Not sensitive to me at all. So so I think that they feel very comfortable with us. They just comes, and it's just instinct. They're just like friendship. It's just beautiful.
Well,
go ahead. I was gonna say we like to talk a lot too. Ask them their worries or whatever, all of that.
Yeah.
Very talkative, very communicative.
She has good point. Our procedures normally is supposed to be let's see 2 hours. It's always longer because we like to communicate with them. We like to know what they want, what they wish, and it's always their stories. They want to hear our stories.
Yeah.
So it's personal.
I love that.
In the end, our clients became friends.
That's so special. Yeah. Well, and I think probably the talking comes naturally for both of you to be communicative like that with your clients, but also that's probably like calming them as they like learn more about you and share more of the story, because you're,
and from your business,
absolutely,
it's just be more personal, make them trust you more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's hard to trust somebody you don't know.
Absolutely.
For sure. So that's that's helpful. So I would say, I think I'm kind of jumping ahead into this. I want to hear, you're currently in Rohnert Park. That has obviously, you've crossed a lot of steps to get to that point. Is there anything else coming up for you guys that you want to share with us?
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that?
Well, we are in process of opening other locations.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. It will be in Corte Madera.
Beautiful spot for that.
Yes, we love it. That's because we cooperate with many of businesses over there.
I see.
For some reason, they pick up us, and we it's just for us natural way to go there.
That's smart that you realize that. Yeah.
Yes, it will be nice place. It will be whole building.
Wow. Yeah. So bigger?
Bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Go bigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go big or go
Fantastic.
home.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, especially too, if you're getting that many referrals, you need to be able to have the space to be able to complete.
It's a really nice place.
Great.
It's nice.
That's exciting. Very exciting. When do you foresee that happening?
Soon.
Good.
Hopefully soon. We need to figure out some stuff there with plumbing and health department and stuff like that. So we are working on that.
So you're in the thick of it right now.
Yeah, but we have the place.
Wow.
And Paris start some new trainings.
Yes, we are going to start piercing soon.
That is exciting.
Very exciting. I'm excited for that.
Wow.
And I'm also learning a new technique for eyebrows, which is called nano brows.
Ooh, I want to know more about that.
So it's kind of like microblading.
Okay.
But instead of using a blade, you use the machine.
Oh.
So you manually make your hair strokes.
It's very natural.
How cool.
Better long time, I would say, long term wise.
It lasts a little longer.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And the piercing too, I think that's so great. I'm one of those like neurotic moms where I will not take my kids to go sit at a little store to get pierced. I have always taken my kids to go to a piercer, like even if that means it's in like a 18 and up facility, and I'm kind of just like,
no, I'm the same.
Absolutely. It's a hygienic thing, a skills thing, and it's a very skills based business. So that's great.
Yeah, and I am starting new training. Dark circles, camouflage.
That's amazing. Does anyone else offer anything like that around here?
I really don't think so.
That's amazing.
I don't think so.
Wow. Which is probably why you get so many medical referrals as well, too, because there isn't a lot, and because you're so skilled and talented at it.
You need to be skilled. It's around around the eye area, so you need to be very light-handed and know what you do.
Did you ever see yourself from your previous life being here and doing this when you think about it?
I actually was always fascinated by tattoo artists.
Wow.
I was always like, I wish that I can be a tattoo artist.
Yeah, how funny.
It was just like, they fascinate me for some reason because I think like I said, in communism, no tattoos. When I find my husband, tattoo covered. So when he came to my family, they were, oh my God, Ingrid.
Yeah.
Did he came from jail or is he a criminal or that was just like. I'm like, no, it's just very normal in America. It's just so. They fascinate me. It's very normal now in Europe also, they are
at the time.
Beautiful artists there, but they fascinate me. So I was always just like kind of go in this way, but I never thought that I will really do that.
How funny that was in your head, and then that is where you ended up once you were here and figured out what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
In a different way.
I think that I needed the time to learn in life all these little things to make challenges and that business and I actually have a degree in criminology and law. Hello zero.
Yeah.
I studied 6 years.
You have pieces of everything.
I
love it.
To figure out what I really want to end up with.
Well, and it gives you great life experience too. You have knowledge in so many areas. So, yeah.
So that's what my parents want me to do.
Right.
You know, they didn't think that in art is a good career.
Absolutely.
Good future.
Yep.
So they were like, okay, criminology and
solid.
law, you know, you can be a detective, you can be a lawyer, that's a good career. Then I went there, 6 years study. Loved that school. I can say no. I really did love it.
Yeah.
But when I start a job, I quit.
Yep.
I was like, no.
Not your passion.
Not for me. I want to work with people.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
I love that.
So, yeah.
I love that. So as far, like, going back to the actual helping clients, what are some of the testimonials you've gotten? Like, are people so happy with the services you provide? Like, what have you heard from people?
We have kind of good testimony or reviews on Google.
Great.
Not kind of. We do.
I love that you're like honest. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I think that we are changing their lives. In the end, we are really changing their lives. So if somebody wants to put the reviews there, they are happy.
That's amazing.
We have like a lady, she was waiting for her areola 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
She was
that long?
20 years, and she said...
Because no one else does this,
no, she said,
in the area.
And she said, I didn't find the right one. I just didn't find the right lady or artist for it. I just saw your work, and I knew that you will be mine.
Oh, wow.
And 20 years, she came with her husband.
Yeah.
She wants a person-to-person consultation.
Yeah.
And so I always talk to the husband.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it's
this is what it's
also your body, you know. So
that's funny.
What color, what size, you know, we can consult that. So he was so
funny.
happy
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, he was so happy that he, you know, has some words about it too, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So we just like decide what size she would like have, because in the end now you can choose, you know.
That's amazing. What an ultimate compliment too, for her to come to you after 20 years.
20 years, and she was so happy. And she just give us like big reviews.
Yeah.
And it's
that's amazing, and it makes it so worthwhile. I'm sure. Like, I think it's important too on those like harder days that you save those and you always go back and look at them and remember why you're doing this. You know, because I'm sure there are
Paris,
hard days.
her eyebrows, like she has like all these ladies. They're like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's big changes actually. If you like, especially when you were getting older and you losing all eyebrows.
Yeah.
The eyebrows is just the whole face.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
If you don't have eyebrows, then you don't have actually nothing.
Yeah.
So
it does it really truly.
So if they come without eyebrows and they left with new beautiful brows, it's
game changer.
It's such a shock at first too for them, but once you know they heal and we're at the end of the road or whatever, they're always so happy.
That's so awesome. Yeah. That's, I mean, I just feel like to get that feedback from people in that way is just so
the things
rewarding.
that I really thought that she will have more like younger clients. No. The older ladies loves her. Yeah. They just love her,
Oh, well, you're so kind and sweet, too. So I think people are drawn in that way to you as well. So, you know, and again, going back to the comfort, they feel comfortable with you.
Exactly.
So that's amazing. We touched on this earlier before we recorded. I would love for you to share how you contribute to our local community, because you just said something that really I loved.
So, how I said, we're working with the cancer survivors. We're giving them big sell or something like how to say it.
Like a discount?
Discounts, and we work with the insurance companies.
That's amazing.
The people as a cancer survivors or any patients actually don't know that the insurance can cover it.
That's incredible.
So we work with the insurance companies. So if it's a scars or if it's areolas, they'll cover it. They cover it.
That's amazing. That's a lot of paperwork for you, I assume.
It is, but it's more paperwork for them because they will still have to pay us.
Got it.
We will give them all information, receive, and they will reimburse them.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I think it's great that insurance companies reimburse that. It's needed, you know?
Yeah. It's amazing. They don't know about it. We're giving them all this information.
Wonderful.
We also have a flyers, what we give the flyers and everything to our plastic surgeons, oncologists, and all information is on.
Great.
So they kinda will know what to do. And the other thing, I was really long time single mother.
Yep.
And I know how hard it is to have a money or make money for procedures like that. It's expensive.
Yeah.
And, you're single mother, all the money go actually to kid,
Absolutely.
So time to time, we are doing giveaway for single mothers.
I think that's so special.
So the single mom can come to us and she can choose any procedures
I think that's
she would like to have.
Well, and I think too, coming from someone that was a single mom for years as well, I can say it's true. You give everything to your kids. There's almost like a guilt you feel if you do something for yourself, and that's such an amazing way to make them feel special too, because it's a hard job.
And I asked her if that's what she wants to do, because I told her we will do something for a community, and we were like working on it, what we would like to, which way we would like to do, and I'm like, I think that this is the way, and she agreed.
Yeah,
because
it's
personal to us, and she remembered the times when we were single. When I was single, she was with me. She actually was working with me in real estate.
That's
I go to
sweet
the open houses. She was there with me.
I've definitely brought my kids with me, showings especially.
Absolutely. So she knows how to work. I was always tell her, if mommy will sell it, you can go to buy a toy. If I'm not selling, no toy.
So, that's adorable. That's really funny. I love that you chose something that's needed for the community and something that's personal as the way that you guys give back. So it's really special. And thank you for doing that too. We're kind of getting close to wrapping up. I would love to know more about who's really helped you in your career, that anybody that you want to give a shout out to.
Well, I don't know how to say it, but the most helpful was actually the haters.
I love it. Yeah.
The people who doesn't believe in us, or the people who are pushing us down, and there were really tough ones.
Yeah.
Like
in the community, or just judging what you're doing, or
actually friends.
Wow.
Actually, the people who were really close to us.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But also maybe not, because then you kind of learn who has your back.
For me, special for me, if somebody will say, no, you can do it, no, you are not doing that, or blah, whatever, it's for me like, watch me. I can do it, and I will do it.
Yeah.
So the haters.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's like, for me, it's just like,
yeah.
I'm going to
prove them wrong.
Yeah. So that's almost like an inspiration in itself.
Absolutely. So thank you all.
Yes. Because now look where you are.
Because of you, we have this beautiful business. And of course, my husband.
Yes, he's wonderful.
He was like, I was like, hey, babe, do you think that I'm not too old for a new career? And he's like, no.
Never.
If somebody can do it, it's you.
Oh, I love that he
I've never seen him so supportive about
that
something.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That he recognized that in you and didn't even just doubt it. And
absolutely no.
That's the perfect partner.
It's
Yeah.
He was the biggest one. His family, his parents also, they were like believing in me. I love that. And Paris also. So
yeah. You guys definitely moved here into
she didn't even know that she will be in with me,
but she was still cheering
from the beginning. She was like, yeah, mom, just do it.
Which I think to have your kids support too, that's just like huge. So kudos to you for believing in mom, and look where you got to be a part of it now. So because it's grown so much and so quickly. You've grown quickly. Yeah, which I'm not surprised. Again, like you have that go-getter, you're gonna do it. And
well, we don't have a time, right?
No, exactly. So I love hearing that. What is your website, social media handle, all of that, so that people can find you and follow you?
So the Instagram is the main one.
Great.
They can see the work, they can see us, they can see all before, after, So it's Glow by Ingrid.
Perfect.
The website is glowbyingrid.com.
Fantastic. And I'll link that too, so that people can click on it.
They can see all information about the procedures. They have all contacts. They can buy the gift cards if they want, if they don't have the Christmas ideas.
Yeah.
The gift cards are available.
Wow. Yeah.
Anything what they need, they just can contact us.
Perfect.
We're always on our phones.
always.
That's awesome.
I have always questions, and I always teach my kids, if you have questions, then you get smarter. So don't be shy to ask.
Yep.
Just ask, because that's how you will get information.
Yep.
Then how you will get smarter, you will know more,
Yes.
So if the people need to ask, just
ask.
Just ask.
Yeah. It's an important lesson.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is no stupid question.
No, we actually have that hanging on the wall in there. We have no stupid ideas hanging on the wall because we come up with some really off-the-wall ideas.
Absolutely, and I agree with that.
It is. It's true. Well, thank you so much, both of you, for coming today, sharing your story. I think it's just so interesting to hear the background and hear where you are now. It's wonderful. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening.
Thank you.
If you like what you hear, please be sure to like and subscribe, learn more about Sonoma County and all that we have to offer here.